guys, it's Channon Rose, and today I have two very special guests with me, and I'm very, very excited to be collabing with these girls. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm Aaryn Williams, and I started my channel when I was pregnant with my first daughter, and now I kind of have like it's partially a mama channel, but I also share a lot of things that are just about, you know, being I guess just being a woman. I don't know. I try not to make my channel all about babies, but it kind of is.
And I'm Henderson. My channel name is Henderson. It's just my name. Kind of have the same kind of channel as Aaryn. I vlog a lot of our daily life. I do sit down videos on motherhood, lifestyle, beauty. Basically, I just share like our day-to-day life. I have two little girls. Bailey is my oldest, she's 3, and then Shay just turned like 14 months, so really excited to be here with you.
I'm so excited. So you guys, just so you know, I'm in a different place that I normally film. I'm in LA, and I have watched both these girls give birth and I like fell in love with them, and I've been watching them ever since. And then we connected through social media, and I honestly cannot believe that they're like sitting next to me when they got here. I was like so excited. I was like fangirling.
No. It was weird walking in and just like seeing you in person, because I've seen you on camera or on YouTube just for what seems like forever. And so like it seemed natural even though it wasn't, you know what I mean?
No, totally. So we decided that we're gonna do some collabs. I'm gonna be linking all of their channels and their social media down below, so make sure to go follow them. You guys are gonna love them. I hope you love them just as much as I do. I'm sure you will. But we're gonna be doing collab videos. So she's gonna have a video on her channel of like kind of behind the scenes of like us meeting for the first time, and like what it's like
to film videos and set up the whole thing, and
like be a YouTuber, like behind the scenes. It's interesting. And then Aaryn is going to be doing a Q&A with the three of us on her channel. So
you got some juicy questions.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was looking through them earlier.
I looked through a few of them, but then I was like, oh my god, we're gonna have to just wait for this.
So we are actually gonna be telling embarrassing like pregnancy stories. Is it pregnancy stories?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
birth.
Okay. I'm excited.
Mine are mostly from birth.
I'm excited to hear that. So which one of you guys wants to go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
There was a lot of embarrassing things that happened during pregnancy, and especially during childbirth. That's the one that was like really like, for me, was the childbirth, because with my first pregnancy I did gain 70 pounds, and so it was a huge drastic change from what I was like when my husband and I first met to what I was like at 9 months pregnant. And so I don't know about you guys, and I'm about to get pretty TMI, so mom, if you're watching, you might want to click out of this video. But I have, this is like, I can't believe we're just like right off the gate going
I
here.
love it.
Really, we're going here. But like towards the end of my pregnancy, I looked nothing like myself, and like my husband, like if I wanted to have sex with my husband, he would be like, oh, I don't know, like he just wasn't, I felt like he wasn't attracted to me anymore.
That's exactly how I feel right now.
No way.
No, my husband will look at me. I walk around naked, like
I've seen him
no,
look
it's
at
so
you.
true.
But it might be a first time dad thing too, to where they feel like they don't want to hurt the baby, or they're like worried about like.
Adam was like that too, yeah. They're
He
worried
was?
about hurting the baby.
Because I thought it was
like,
because
they're way far up there. They're like not even near like that area.
I felt like he just wasn't attracted to me anymore, and that was super embarrassing for me. And so with my second pregnancy, I like kept it like locked up. I like worked out 5 times a week. I like ate perfectly, because I didn't want to feel like that again. But that's just one of the things that happens sometimes during pregnancy, is the weight gain can feel really unnatural. And then I think the second most embarrassing thing that happened, this might be even more embarrassing, but during labor, when I was getting ready to give birth to my first daughter, I remember she was like, all right, we're gonna put your legs up like this. And in my head, I thought that there was gonna be like a sheet up, like a sheet like somewhere, so that like my husband would be up here next to me like this, and there would be a sheet, but no. And I remember I asked her, I said, am I just gonna be like just out here in the open like this? Just like, she's like,
first time you're like, wait,
yeah, like,
I think that's in your vlog. Did you say that in your vlog?
I might have.
I think I remember. I'm like such a stalker. I'm like, I think I remember you saying that.
You don't know. Like,
you have to watch that video, by the way. You guys, if you haven't seen their labor videos, you have to watch them. Okay, so then what happened?
And my legs are just up like this, and I'm like so uncomfortable because I'm just like, there's a lot of people in the room too when you give birth. 15. It's not just your doctor and your husband. It's a lot of people. And if they're training, it's like even more people.
Oh god.
Oh, so many people.
That was in my like birth plan. I was like, I don't want any trainees, and like that went out the window like so fast.
Oh, my whole room for my second birth was people training. I had my stomach pushed on and prodded, and my like vag checked by so many different people that it was unreal. So I'm pushing, and the whole time I'm pushing, I was so worried about pooping because so many women poop during labor that I was just like, I kept going, honey, don't look if I'm pooping. If I'm pooping, just look away, just look away. He's like, you're not pooping. And my doctor kept going, no, she was really soft-spoken. No, Aaryn, you're not pooping. It's okay, don't worry. It's not that common, you're not gonna poop. And there's the whole time that I'm like giving birth and like bringing life into this world, I'm just thinking about taking a crap on the table in front of my husband.
I can't.
Fast forward a little bit later too, after the birth, you get stitched up and everything, and you're not, the first time you have a baby, you don't know what you're to expect, like what it's gonna look like down there. And I remember getting the little hand mirror and looking, and I was traumatized. It looked like a bomb went off in my pants.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I was so traumatized. I looked.
Oh my
gosh.
She's like, you looked?
Traumatized by it. And I like called my doctor and came in, and I was like, there's a little flap here. And
I can't.
I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. That's what this video is about, right? Just
I'm loving
it all. And I'm like, I don't know if this is right. And she's like, I think that when it heals, it's gonna just suck right back up, and it's normal. I mean, it did. She was right.
Yeah,
but I was freaking out. I thought that I was just gonna
Wait, where was there a flap?
So when they sew it back, apparently.
Wait,
sometimes,
so what bag?
So when you rip, when the vag rips.
Okay, wait.
If you tear and then they sew it back, sometimes when they sew it back, she drew a diagram for me, and I talked about it in my postpartum video, that the way that they sew it back, sometimes it like one side of it, they'll sew it back like this. So if this is the vag, she sew it back up a little higher like this. So then there's still skin, this part.
And they just left it?
And I thought that it was just gonna stay, dangling around, but it retracted.
Oh my gosh. How did that happen?
It just happened. It was like magic. I was so happy because I was thinking
she has a magic badge, you guys. Watch out.
I thought that I was gonna have to get reconstruction surgery. I already told Nick, I was like, prepare, because I'm going to be reconstructed.
Prepare.
So scary.
Oh my gosh.
I never had stitches, so I have no idea what.
Whoa.
I never.
After
before.
2?
You looked like a princess.
That's
when you.
amazing.
Okay, no.
Were your babies tiny? Were they tiny?
Bailey was 7'5", and Shay was 6'9".
Okay.
So
mine were both over 8.
Yeah, that's probably why.
She's like.
Yeah, I didn't care anything.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That is okay. I did not know about the flap. I'm really glad that you like talked about it.
A lot of people commented on the video that they didn't have the flap, and I was a little upset because I felt very alone.
Well, thankfully you have a magic bag.
Yes. Hashtag magic badge.
Oh my god, that's so terrifying. Like, what if it didn't go away?
If it didn't go away, I was going to get reconstructed surgery because it was that bad. It was that sick. It was that disturbing. Like, I would have just had it done immediately. I wouldn't even been able to wait until after a second because it was so embarrassing. It was that much,
like
that bad.
Woman.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
you don't realize how much you love like your vag until it gets destroyed. Oh, and your nips. Oh, good God.
Oh,
I feel like at this point, after breastfeeding 2 babies, when I put my bra on, my nips just fold in. They just I'm gonna just fold them up in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I died. That's the best story though. The flap and the magic bag.
The things that happen to you after you give birth and have babies, but it's so worth it.
So worth it.
That
sounds so corny, but it is. I would just give it. I would just do anything.
No,
for
100%.
them.
Yeah, I would do it over again and a million times. It's so worth it.
Around.
You want to hear mine?
Yeah. I sure
She's
do.
like, I do. Okay.
Bring it on, girls.
So, with both of my pregnancies, I had really bad hemorrhoids, like very, very bad. And
Me too.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
it wasn't just like 1 or 2, it was like a cluster.
You don't have them yet?
No.
What?
Don't jinx me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I had something else.
I'm not like rubbing
I have
your butt, I'm
something
just
else.
scratching my leg.
No,
Okay, well, it's obviously no one knows except you and your partner. So I mean, it's not embarrassing, but it's very embarrassing to like yourself, because you're like, wait, what is this like hanging outside of my body?
What does it feel like? How do you know that it's a hemorrhoid?
Well, what
You
else
just
would
know?
be?
It's like a little
yeah,
bulge.
it's like a little.
Oh,
it's like a little balloon.
And it
almost.
is
It's
painful.
like, yeah, it's really painful.
Purple.
And so I was
It's a vein. It's a
It's
vein.
a, yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a vein.
Yeah, and so I was bleeding a lot for like weeks, like when I would go to the bathroom, and I thought like I had cancer or something. So
Aw.
So
I would,
scary.
yeah, it was really scary at first. And then I was like, okay, I need to go like to the doctor or the hospital or whatever. Like this is getting really bad. Like there's probably something going on, because at first like they were internal. I didn't know I had hemorrhoids until. So I went to the doctor.
Wait, were you bleeding? Like
Yes,
you were
I was
bleeding when
a
you
lot.
pooped?
Mhm.
And then like, how did you know? You wiped and you saw it on the toilet paper?
Well, it was no, it wasn't
In
just a little
the
bit of
toilet.
blood. It was like blood in the
That's
like
so
massacre.
scary, Tara.
Yeah, it was very bad.
I would have thought that I had something like a disease too. Or like,
Yeah, it was like really bad. Like not just a little blood. It was like gushes of
And you
blood.
knew it was coming from the butt area?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
I'm just saying for
No,
like
I'm
research.
sorry, I know, it's
Yeah.
For
but yeah.
research.
Yes. No. Yeah, I
Okay.
did. And so I was like, okay, this is enough. Like I'm gonna go to the doctor. And so I actually went to the emergency room.
oh, I would have gone to.
Oh, I would have gone
And-
immediately too.
Yeah, and the doctor that came in to like, so they have to like check that area, and like you're laying on your side. I have like a big ass pregnant belly,
Oh.
and this doctor comes in, and he's literally the hottest
Oh
Doctor. ever.
No.
like Ken doll,
Did
like
you-
perfect,
no!
like.
Died on the inside.
I was like, oh my god. Inside, I was like, okay, no, everything's fine. Yeah, I'm
Like,
just gonna
I
walk
don't
out of here.
have
Like,
any
no,
more.
I'm
I don't
fine.
have them anymore.
Nope, they're gone.
Just kidding.
Yeah, no.
False
So
alarm.
I was laying on the hospital bed while this like beautiful human was checking out my anus area, and it was very embarrassing.
What did he say to you?
He was just like, basically, he's like, so you need to consume more fiber in your diet, and
Oh
I'm like
my
sitting there
God.
like
So
sweating,
he was
like.
saying that they're from like hard poops.
Well, he's like, you have hemorrhoids, and the reason, or not the reason why, but
If you're
to
straining.
help it is by adding more fiber to
Oh,
your
okay.
diet, so that you're not straining, I guess.
Yeah.
Because when you're pregnant, like you get constipated a lot, you know.
See,
And-
I didn't. It was the opposite for
Yeah,
me.
me
I had
too.
diarrhea
Well, you
my
go through
whole
phases. I
pregnancy.
did
Oh, I
too.
didn't have diarrhea.
I went through phases, but
Did you guys drink like a ton of water? I'm thirsty all the time.
Yeah. And when you're nursing, are you gonna nurse?
I'm
not.
gonna
I mean, I'm
try.
not like either way. I don't care. I'm
No,
not
yeah,
one of
no,
those moms that has
I-
like an opinion. Like, but you get so thirsty if you nurse. Like every time you nurse, you just want to chug water.
Yeah, I had both. I had like loose stools, and then like I was constipated, but I just got really bad hemorrhoids with both of them, and
I
It's
still
so
have
common.
them. I still have
yeah,
them.
Oh,
they're like
bless
way
your
smaller
heart.
now, and like most of them are internal, and I think they're like fine now. But if I get pregnant again, they'll come back for sure. Like
At least
yeah.
you know what it is this time.
I know.
Well, the good thing is that so many people get like that are pregnant have it, so it's like
so
really common.
Yeah, it's really common, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm sweating thinking of like your story.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sweating because I'm nervous for her going into the doctor.
Yeah, it was
With the hot doctor walking in. Oh my god, I'd be sweating too. I'm sweating right now thinking about it. I think I'm like an empath or something.
Yeah, it was very awkward. And all he was like, so you just need to drink more water, and you just need to like consume more fiber, and they should go away. And I felt like such an idiot. I was like, okay.
Aw.
I was just like staring into his
You're like,
eyes,
I came
oh
in
my
here
gosh.
for him to tell me. I came in here for him to look at my butthole to tell me to drink more
water,
water.
yeah.
Yes,
And
like,
have
oh my
fiber.
gosh, I felt like
I
such
always
an
feel when I
idiot.
go into the doctor. But I'm like, why did I even come here?
Yeah,
That is
but I didn't have cancer, so
Well,
that's
yeah, oh, well,
the
that's
plus side.
plus I
Plus I-
No,
right?
100%.
Make sure
like,
you're
I
going to the
literally-
doctor.
I literally thought I was dying, so I was like, okay, well,
No, that
At
is
least
so
I'm not.
terrifying,
at
Tara.
least it's just hemorrhoids.
that is really scary.
Just hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
So what do you do for him? Is there anything that you can do other than
Well-
like drink water? Is there like a medicine to make it like something you spray up there to
You
make
can
it
get
like,
them
not hurt?
surgically removed,
Okay.
and I
I
was
didn't
gonna
know
do
that.
that.
I didn't
Because
know
they
that.
were so bad.
Yeah.
I had mine were so bad. Like
Well, it
it was
sounds
like
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 it.
a cluster like this big.
Uh,
Yeah, and so like after you give birth, like they shrink,
yeah.
and then like most of them just like go back in. But there's a topical cream that you can put on them that
And there's
helps.
a cup swipe. So if you feel like you're in pain after birth, a lot of women are really in pain in the butthole area.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
tucks like
Yeah, tucks,
wipes.
tucks.
They're in my
And
hospital
they're-
bag,
yeah.
girl. I've
Oh,
already
yeah.
packed it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Those
Those
ones
were
come in
really
handy.
soothing. And the first poop after birth. We should tell her about that.
Oh my god. Wait,
It's
you never
so-
heard? It's like giving birth all over again.
Oh my
It is.
God.
I cried. I sat there and cried
Yes,
in
you're
the
like-
bathroom,
you're like this,
and you're
like,
just, it's like pins and needles, literally.
Do they give you pain medicine for this?
You get, so,
it depends on your labor.
yeah, I think I just got extreme Advil for my second one, but
Mhm.
my first one, they did give me a mixture between like the high level Advil and then, what was it? They used to give
They're being really stingy in the hospital with the narcotics.
They started
okay? Like they
changing
need to
it,
be
though.
giving you some like
I've
Norco
had
or Vicodin.
an addiction
It
pack,
was
so I like
something.
still line
That's
all
right,
of that.
that's
Yeah.
true. Okay.
But I never needed it.
Gosh, I can't
Well,
remember
that's-
what it was. Was it? It's not Percocet. Is Percocet a painkiller?
No, I think that's what they
Yes.
do give
Okay,
you actually.
so
yeah.
I think
No,
it
that's
was
right.
like Percocet and Advil, so I could alternate between the two. But you know which one felt was better for me was the Advil because it's anti-inflammatory.
Okay.
Yeah, it just depends on your birth.
Yeah, but you do have pain medication. They might not give you the Percocet anymore because I think they're stopping doing that in some hospitals.
Yeah,
better give
it
me
just
something.
depends. Yeah, no, they'll give you
Sometimes that
something.
needs to be like a zoom
Yeah.
of your face right
But you're
there.
gonna
She
have
goes,
a natural birth, right?
Well, we'll see. I don't know.
If all goes
I
according
don't
to
want to
plan.
have a natural birth.
Oh, you don't?
No.
What do you mean?
I
What do you
don't want to have a natural birth. I want all the drugs.
Yeah,
I
I'm,
do.
yeah. And the reason I might not be able to is because I had back surgery. So
Okay, I thought this was like
no,
you
it's
wanted
not
to
a
do
choice.
this.
No.
Oh,
okay.
that talk about anxiety.
Yeah.
That gives me anxiety. Like
Yeah.
that makes me. You were sweating earlier. No,
I
I'm
had a
sweating
natural
thinking
birth.
about doing that without. I
With Bailey,
know
yeah.
you were saying it was so traumatizing.
Yeah. With Bailey, it was all natural. I didn't have. I wasn't vlogging at this point. I didn't start YouTube.
Oh,
at
I'm
this
like,
point.
okay, because I
With
watched
Shay,
your...
yeah, no,
okay,
with Shay
I'm
I
like-
did, but it failed. So I
Okay.
basically had two. But the
I
first one,
couldn't.
I had Bailey in triage.
Oh my
She
god.
came so fast.
Have you told that story on your channel?
Yeah,
Okay, I need to go watch
it's
it.
very traumatic.
You should watch it too. It sounds really
Yeah, it
good.
was awful. So if you can get the drugs, get them.
No, I definitely want the drugs. They told me I can get like fentanyl.
Yeah, you can get something that's not.
But it's very like labor, especially I think for your first kid's like super long for most
It
people.
depends, yeah.
And it only like lasts like a short amount of time, and you can't have it too close to like when she's coming out,
Right.
and that's like the part that probably hurts the
Yeah,
most.
it's hard
and
to
so
gauge.
They can do injections into the like in your vagina as well.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
Painkillers like local. What is it called? Local anesthetic.
Anesthetic?
For like the pushing
Oh.
part,
I
or
think
for the contractions.
I think for pushing.
pushing,
Oh,
probably.
really? I never heard of that.
Because I think they told me that like before you get your epidural that they can even do morphine. I think.
Yeah, that you can do morphine. But it literally
I
like
think they
nothing
did morphine
really
to me and I
helps.
hated it.
And it just makes you nauseous.
Yeah, it makes you
And like
loopy.
loopy,
and
like,
it
you don't
doesn't
have
really
energy.
take the pain away. Like
Yeah,
I'd much rather
it's
have
true.
an
I
epidural.
think I
Yeah.
remember that.
It's like you would
Advil.
rather either like have it numb with the epidural or like nothing, because
Right.
when you're like
Oh my
loopy
God.
from narcotics,
More
it's
power
not
to
a
you
good
guys
feeling.
that have had natural birth. Like that's, we're definitely not knocking having a natural birth at all. Like we think that you guys are just like rock stars, but personally I couldn't have done it. I just don't have the strength. Like I mean, I'm like scaring you.
No, you're not. I know. I'm already. I've been scared, honey.
I'm like,
oh my god.
You
I've been
can do
having
it. You
anxiety
can
this
do
whole
it,
time.
But I don't know if I could.
I'm having like, I'm starting to get really optimistic that maybe like there'll be an anesthesiologist that's like, oh yeah, we'll just try it.
Is that what your doctor is saying, that you can't?
My doctor, so this is the thing. My doctor is so clueless, and I feel like, and I don't mean to sound, no, not like in a bad way. I mean like with the, like as far as like anesthesia, because they literally come in at the last minute and then just like put their hands out, I feel like,
Right,
you know?
yeah.
So like the anesthesiologist is different. They don't have like office hours for you to like go in and be like, hi, can you look at me and make sure that you can give me like an epidural? And so when I told my doctor, I don't think I can get this, he was like, oh, they'll just give you a spinal. And I said, but I think it's like kind of in a similar spot, maybe up a little bit higher. But then I also heard that like that is only short lasting. So like it only lasts like 2 hours or something.
So what could happen to you?
I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a surprise. It's I think what's gonna happen. So I really don't know. I got a doula, and I was planning on doing like, I'm still trying to prepare for a natural birth in case I have to do that.
You can do it.
Were you thinking of like going down like the water birth type thing?
So I was thinking about doing that, and
I
then
heard you say something like that.
I've been going back and forth. I'm really like, I don't know. I'm like so indecisive on like what I want, and my mind changes every day. Like, so I was planning on going to like a hospital far away that has like birthing tubs, and they have the gas that you can put on. Because if I had to do natural, like I'd want that, but
and you would want to be in water.
Yes.
Like I didn't have that option, and it would totally help. Like if you have to go that route, like try and do it in a pool or something with hot water.
Yeah, I might just get one for my house because I don't want to drive the hour. That was my thing. I don't want to drive an hour to the hospital. It gives me really bad anxiety.
No to maybe have a baby in the car.
Yeah,
but
no.
with your first you probably wouldn't, but still.
Yeah, but it just,
Yeah,
I don't like
know.
that. And it's a smaller hospital, so I think I'm going to go to the one that's closer to me. But let me tell you guys my story.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear your story.
I really don't feel like this is an embarrassing story. I feel like it's more humiliating than anything. I haven't given birth yet. We're almost there, but this is my humiliating story. So when I first got pregnant, I started gaining a lot of weight because I did like the fertility treatments, and those like made me like just like blow up. And I was used to being just like really thin before that, and so I started like when I was walking, I started like my thighs like started rubbing, and I was like, what the f is this?
Yeah, it hurts.
Not used to it.
Shaping is real.
Yeah, no, and it was like
Tara's
sweaty.
like, can't relate.
No. Thigh gap. Hashtag thigh gap.
Oh my god.
Isn't that what you were saying earlier? Because when she, like before she went into labor, she was
thigh
like,
gap up until delivery.
yeah, she was like
my
exercising before her.
Oh, her little squats.
I was trying to get her out.
Yeah.
Exercising, yeah.
I developed like, okay, it wasn't, I don't think it was, what is it, how do you say it? Chafing?
Chafing.
Chafing?
Chafing, something that a lot of us struggle with on a day-to-day basis, and Channon Rose can't even pronounce it. Yeah, chafing. It's bad.
Okay.
It hurts.
Okay, so I didn't get like to where it hurt. I just got like, it was like,
You get it like a rash.
Friction.
I got a rash. And I was like, in between my legs. Granted, I used to do porn. Is that okay if I say this in this
Yes.
video? Okay. Well, I don't know
Well,
because I don't know if like your audience is like,
Oh, no.
no.
I don't care.
Oh, they
Okay.
know.
in case they come here, they're like,
No,
oh my god.
Listen, my audience
hussy.
knows that I love everyone.
Okay.
And I'm so not a judgmental person.
Okay, good. I used to do porn. I'm used to like weird stuff down there. Okay, like this is a whole new level. Okay, pregnancy and the that's going on between my legs right now is like on another level.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing like it.
No, it gets way worse. So the first trimester I developed this rash in between my legs because it's like rubbing and like the heat cut from summer. And it's no jokes, looks like, no joke, looks like
Sores.
they're not even sore. I don't know
Like
how to
ringworm?
I wish that I can put a picture in, but I'm
Like pimples?
no, it's not like pimples. It literally, hey babe. And
He's like, oh, I remember.
how would you describe like what the rash looks like in between my legs?
Red spotty.
It's like red spots. Okay, that's like how it.
Red spots, but
I'm not good
like
at describing.
Like a heat rash?
It's
Not
it,
raised.
It looks like a heat rash.
Okay.
But it's like permanently like there. It's
Do you put like baby powder?
no. I did not put anything. I just was trying to pretend like it didn't exist.
Yeah.
That was the first trimester. I was like,
Okay.
okay, whatever. Like this is weird, but I'm like, he didn't know about. My husband did not know about this at that time. He didn't. I not tell him about any of this stuff. We literally have had sex once or twice during this whole pregnancy, by the way.
What?
Yes, he will not look at me. When I like, surprisingly, even though I'm like totally ashamed of what my body looks like, I walk around naked because I just give zero
Yeah,
I'm in so
you
much
have
pain.
to.
And he won't look. And I'm, no, but it's like, it's a, you know how you said like your husband's like, oh, you think like, he doesn't think you're like
Well,
attractive?
the first pregnancy. The second pregnancy,
Yeah.
girl.
You were snatched on the second one, I know.
Well,
I
no,
was.
that's not what I
loved my
mean. I'm
body when I was
saying
pregnant.
just his mentality between the first and second. Like, I think
Was
he
different.
was freaked out with the first one, the sex with the first one, and just everything. But then the second time I was pregnant,
He was
he was like
comfortable with it.
obsessed with me.
Oh, really? See, no, my
You
husband's
don't,
not like
you don't
that.
like your body when you're pregnant?
No, I've gained so much weight and I'm just
You're
not
just
used to it.
uncomfortable,
And it's, I'm in
Yeah.
pain. But he'll admit, like, he
He's just not used to it.
likes skinny girls. And so he looks at
No,
me,
that
he won't
can't be
know.
why. I think
No,
be
it's,
why.
ask him, he'll tell you. I'm being serious.
So
Okay,
him
we
and
make
Nick,
jokes,
so
we
him
make
and Nick are
jokes.
besties then. So
Probably.
they need to like plan a date.
They should.
Sick, guys. Really, you
No,
did
yeah.
this to us anyway.
I
So
know, for
figure it
real.
out.
He loves me. We make jokes about it.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
kidding.
no,
I'm
no,
kidding.
100%.
But like,
kidding.
but he won't look. Like, and I'm like naked and I'm standing there and he will not look.
Oh my god.
He like purposely looks this way because he doesn't want to like scar himself.
No.
I already scarred him from my boob job, like the last one.
With the scar around the nipple?
Oh my god, he's like, the nipples are about to fall off. And he had to like help me like change it and stuff. And he'll tell you he's totally scarred. So he can't look at my boobs the same way. I think he doesn't want to look at he doesn't want my body to be like that for him, scarred. So anyway.
Right, so he's just trying to block it out.
Yeah. So then in my first trimester, I noticed, okay, this is like where it starts to get really bad. I noticed that like when I wiped, I felt like a bump like near my butt. And I was like, oh Jesus, the pregnancy brought out some like
dormant
genital warts that like I got when I did porn, and like they never came out, and they are coming out now.
No, that's terrifying.
And I'm like, oh, like you gotta be kidding me, this is not happening right now. And I wasn't big enough. I mean, I wasn't big. I could still like look down, but I still could not see my vagina. So I did the mirror thing. And I look, and there's not one bump, there's two, and they're really small. And I'm like, I have genital warts.
Oh my god.
Why I'm pregnant, like it would have made more sense.
Like this.
You can't give birth, or like they would have to do a C-section if it were.
Oh really?
Yeah.
If you have any sort of outbreak, they will do a C-section.
Okay.
You can't give birth with genital warts.
Okay, so I did not know that, but it gets worse.
I don't have genital warts. I'm just I'm like,
you just know that.
I don't. I do know that though. That's
yeah.
a fact.
I knew
Okay,
that
well
too.
that's good to know. I did not know that, so we're all being educated today. So I'm like kind of freaked out and kind of in denial, because like literally went through this whole like porn career like with no genital warts, and I worked with people that had them.
I made it.
So yeah, did it. I got through. So and I'm like, oh my god, like how is this gonna happen? Like I can't have sex with my husband now. Like am I gonna give it to him? Like why is this happening to me? So I'm like freaking, and I don't say anything, right? Like, and that's not like me. Like I'm very
I would be the same
I
way.
say like everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. It's just gonna go away. It's gonna go away. I'm gonna pray it away. So
if you weren't having
Pray
sex,
it
so he
away.
wouldn't even
yeah,
have known
exactly.
anyway.
Like no one's going down there right now.
Right.
So then it gets like later on in the second trimester, like later on. And now these things have grown.
Shannon.
No,
You didn't
they're-
go in?
No, I was scared. And this is really bad, you guys, but like my husband makes all my appointments for me. And so like I would have to tell him.
That's really cute.
He gets paid, okay? Like,
Yeah.
it's not that cute. But I love him. He's a good person. Okay, so.
I can't.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Okay, so now these things are growing, and there's not just two. There's like 5 or 6.
No, Shannon.
No, I swear to God. I'm
They're
like,
getting bigger.
they're huge.
Oh my gosh.
They're like, I feel them.
Shannon.
No, I feel them, and I'm like,
Like how big?
they're big. They're like the size of a apple seed.
An apple seed?
An apple seed.
Do they
How
hurt?
is
or
that? 'Cause
anything?
No,
as
they
I was
don't
thinking, I was
hurt.
expecting them
So
like,
they
like
don't,
a,
like,
like a
itch or anything.
cluster.
There's a cluster. It's not a hemorrhoid. They're genital
You have
warts.
a cluster in your vag
But they
area?
weren't.
No, it's not in my vag. It's on my butt area.
Wait, they
it's on
are
your
genital
butt?
warts?
No, wait, hold on.
We're like, what?
You
is
just
going
go, it's
on?
genital warts.
Because this is what I thought that is happening. I have
Okay,
warts.
that's where we are.
Okay,
Okay, it's warts.
genital warts. They're growing in like pairs, and they're getting bigger. And not only that, but like I also have a rash. So now I have a rash going
my
on.
God.
Whatever the rash is that I had, it's like a heat rash or whatever.
The chafing rash.
Is it
Chafing.
chafing rash? And then also the chafing rash, and then also I have warts, like lots of them. There's no hiding this now. Okay, like they're huge. So then like I'm like, how am I gonna tell my husband that I have genital warts? And there's like a lot of them. And I didn't know what to do.
Sad.
One day we're actually in LA, and I tell my mom, and I make sure that my husband can hear it. I'm like, Mom, I have some like bumps down there, and they came after like I got pregnant, and I need to make an appointment with a dermatologist. My mom works for a dermatologist. I wasn't gonna go to hers. I didn't want her to be looking down. She's like a cosmetic dermatologist, not like a medical one. Okay, so I was like, I need to find like a medical. Now I have to go to a medical dermatologist. I don't even know where those exist.
Yeah. The OB.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you go see your OB?
Okay.
You wanted them removed, like.
I wanted them gone.
You just wanted them gone. You didn't care.
And I didn't
like,
want
I
anyone
don't
to
find
know.
out
anything.
No.
Don't want anyone to
Oh my
know.
God.
This is like so embarrassing.
Yeah.
No,
And I don't get embarrassed very easily, okay?
Yeah. True. Well, you're about to have a baby, and so everyone's gonna know.
Yes.
soon.
The whole room.
And the whole, okay, so
The whole room.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, I gotta make this appointment. And so finally I have the nerve to tell my husband. I'm like, honey, I've got like some bumps. I think I have warts. I'm not really sure what's going on. We gotta make an appointment and get this taken care of. He's like, well, when did this happen? I'm like, oh great, he thinks I'm cheating on him now. My pregnant ass is cheating on him. And then I'm like, I don't know, just like once I got pregnant, I think it like came out, I'm not really sure. And he's like, well, how long? And I'm like, I don't know, it's been like a few months or weeks. Well, how come you waited that long? Why didn't you, like, he like got mad at me that like I was like, and I didn't want to tell him I was embarrassed. I just like, yeah. So I'm just like, I don't know, I thought they were gonna go away.
Yeah. Like I thought they were little zits.
Yeah, okay. So then he makes the appointment to this dermatologist and I'm like, like I wish I could take Xanax because I'm like I'm so nervous. First of all, I'm scared because I can't take my Xanax and I think it's gonna like hurt to get these removed because there's not just like one or two, there's like a bunch of them down there. And then I'm like, this is the most like humiliating appointment ever that like this poor doctor is gonna have to like look at me. Thank God he wasn't good looking. Oh my, then I really would have died.
You'd have been like, we're good here, we're good to go.
Yeah. So we walk in and like, no joke, this place is like not a very nice looking place. Like I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get a infection. Like this is like not a very clean place.
Why did he choose that place?
Because it was a medical like place that like does this. Yeah.
You're like, I just gotta get it done.
Although you could have just gone to the OB.
Which I didn't know. I didn't know OBs like remove genital warts.
Just kidding with you.
I don't think they do actually. I think you saved yourself.
I don't think you can remove. Can you remove genital warts? I think they're just there.
No, I think you burn them off. I've watched them.
Oh, okay.
I've watched it.
Up on it.
No, I actually went with someone to have them like removed.
Oh really? Okay, so you knew.
Yeah, I worked with her.
You knew what you needed.
And
to
I was down there, and I had to like nicely tell her, listen, I have this like really.
Like, I worked with her.
Yeah. Make a long story kind of short. I end up going in, telling this doctor, I think I have genital warts. I really need to get them removed. So he's like, okay, it has to bring in like the assistant now, the girl assistant, because you know, like he's a male doctor.
Right.
And I'm like sweating my ass off, like, because I'm so nervous, and I'm like gonna get this news that I have like severe genital warts like in my pregnancy, like how's the baby gonna come out, or like, you know, all this stuff. And he opens my legs up, and granted my husband's in the room, right? And he's over there because my husband does not like looking. He doesn't even want to look at my body. Can you imagine him?
Nick would have just
looking,
not looked.
Looking at, he doesn't want to look anywhere.
You're blessed.
Near my. That's the last thing he wants to do.
Yeah, they don't want to be scarred.
Yeah, so he's over there, and he's like, oh, these aren't genital warts. I'm like, what are they? Like, you know, what are they?
Yeah.
They're skin tags.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Okay, no.
Skin tags? I have them all over my, you want to see? I have like,
What?
yeah.
Okay, yes.
During pregnancy?
Yeah.
I have one in my butt crack.
Okay, hello. I did not, I thought I had
so
warts.
common. Oh my gosh, you
No,
poor thing.
there's so many of them down there, you guys, and they're big. And I'm like,
are you gonna get them removed still though?
okay, I listen.
Usually they fall off.
Okay.
What? Mine didn't fall off. It's still there.
Really?
You can get it removed.
Yeah, you can get it removed.
So the doctor then says, oh, these are just skin tags. And I'm like, oh, thank God. And then he's like, but we have some other stuff going on down here.
Oh.
And I was like, what? And he's like, well, you have this dermatitis, or whatever the rashes that I have. And then he's like, you also have a fungus going on. And I'm like, well, that's wonderful. My husband is like listening to the whole thing. And then the doc, this is good. This is where the story gets good. The doctor's like, tells Travis, he's like, come here, come have a look.
And he's like,
And Travis is like, oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm good. And the nurse and the doctor are like, no, really, come look. And I've never had like a doctor do this before.
No.
They were so excited about my vaginal area and all that was going down that they really wanted my husband to look. My poor husband didn't know how to say no.
Oh no.
Poor Travis.
Why would they want him to look?
I don't know, but I think because they thought that I had genital warts and they were trying to just tell him like, oh no, it's normal, just come look and see. It's
because
like,
they probably thought, my
husband has not seen my cupcake exposed, that hasn't been f***ing shaved,
It's
my
like,
hairy ass,
oh.
like everything.
Oh.
I have skin tag, huge ass skin tag. This is like the worst you'll ever see my f***ing vagina, okay? It has not
Okay,
been
it's hairy.
shaved or waxed. It has a f***ing fungus, supposedly, now also because of like the heat and like whatever. And Travis comes, looks, and he's like, oh, oh yeah, I can see that. And and they're like explaining. So I literally
should have been vlogging that.
oh my god, I was so embarrassed.
When was this?
Recently.
Oh my god.
This was like probably like a few weeks ago. So I'm like, okay.
Only a few weeks ago.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, great. So can we like take care of it? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
like,
just not do a
he's like-
show. Let's just figure it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then poor Travis has to see all of that going on. And then the worst part is that he's like, well, we can't remove these until after you're pregnant because there's a risk for infection. So
Yeah,
you guys,
that's
I
true.
still have my whole
Cluster.
thing going on down there.
It happens.
It's
The
common
best
in
of us.
pregnancy.
And
Yeah,
that,
it totally is.
I did not know that it happens all around your butt.
I didn't know it happened down there either, but in my armpit area, I used to have like 5 or 6 of them. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's so weird.
I
Yeah,
only
they're
got one
matching.
right in my
I
butt,
didn't know
and
they had
Nick
them
has
down
tried
there.
to pick it off a couple times. So I'm like,
Stop.
what is sick? Like, why are you doing that? He's like, this just always gets me every time.
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, I had them on my nipple.
What? Really?
Yes. I forgot about that. Yeah, I had one on my nipple.
Does it dangle?
No, it's gone now.
Oh, good.
But
Oh my god, does it dangle?
It was big though.
Do your skin tags hang low?
I
Do
don't
they
remember
wobble?
that.
Do they
Oh
flow?
Like my vagina.
Yeah. No, skin tags are definitely normal and a part of pregnancy. And I'm
Oh,
so glad
my
you didn't
God.
have
Genital warts.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
is-
god, I
that is
really
like,
thought
I can just feel like the anxiety,
Yeah.
like of like thinking that you had them.
But then not, and then getting
The
told
relief.
that they're
then you
not,
get
but then
relief
you
and
have
then
to
your
have your husband
husband
look.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was humiliated. It was bad enough like that the doctor, I felt so bad the doctor had to look at it, and then the poor assistant like had to look, and
She's
I'm like I'm
That's
I'm
enough.
so sorry for what you're about to see. I had to like tell them. They're like, it's fine, we see this every day. I'm like, I'm so sorry. It's
Yeah.
like hairy down there a little bit probably.
You're like, do you want to put a mask
A little
on,
bit
or,
probably.
like-
well, because I got like laser, so
Uh-huh.
but I don't know.
You have
like,
laser now?
No, I've had laser. Like I lasered everything,
Uh-huh.
my
Did it
whole
grow
body.
back?
What? Really?
Yeah, like you can see on my legs, like I haven't been able to shave. Like check
Oh,
out
like
my.
there's like
Oh my
one
gosh,
hair
there's,
every
like,
once in a while. Oh, you
my
have really
gosh.
bad
Oh my god, my swelling.
what's it
Do you
called?
see the
There's
swelling?
like a medical name for it. I can't think of it.
Edema?
Does
Yes.
it hurt?
It's just uncomfortable.
Yeah,
It is. It's
like
like
a lot
makes
of
your
pressure.
skin feel like it's gonna explode.
Yeah, it's
But-
not fun. I have it in my
But yeah,
hands
your,
too. Like this is like
hair is like gone.
Yeah, well, it looks like that on my vagina.
And
So
it's
it's
on
like
my
every
side.
once in a while there's just like a stray.
Probably.
Like so
Your
long.
armpits too?
How funny.
Yeah, everywhere.
Your face?
No, I didn't do my face because I have like more blonde hairs. I used to get them like
You
waxed,
do
but
it on
now I
your
just
face?
don't care. Only if you have dark hairs.
Oh, okay.
If you
I
don't
need
have
to
dark
do
hair,
that.
then it might come back dark, so you have to be careful.
I have a mustache.
That's amazing. How long did it take for like going off?
I didn't do my arms actually. I
Oh, you
need to.
did?
I just
Whoa.
shaved my
Oh,
arms.
Oh, wow.
you shaved them?
They look good.
I shaved mine too. But
You guys, oh my God, we're just like hanging out. I hope that you guys enjoyed these story times. Please, please, please make sure to go subscribe to both these girls. You will not regret it. And thank you guys both so much for collabing with me. Like this is like
having
the
us.
coolest.
for collabing with us.
I'm
This
like
was, like,
sweating on
amazing for
them.
us.
she's like the sweetest person ever in person.
I
I'm
know.
like,
This has been such a good, like, it's already been like so natural, I feel
know.
like.
Yeah,
You
it's
never
like we're
know
like
what to
hanging out.
expect
Yeah.
when you meet someone for the first time.
Yeah, that's true.
Because people can be one way online, you know this.
Uh-huh.
And then you meet them in person and
they're
it's
completely
like,
different.
hey,
Different, totally different person.
yeah, that'd be a hard no.
That'd be a hard no.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy. And I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah!
Bye, guys.
Bye.